we are going to be talking about scale factor. Specifically, we are going to answer the question, what are the dimensions of the chest, and by the chest I mean this object here, if the book is 5 inches by 7.75 inches in real life. So what is scale factor? Well, scale factor is the ratio of the lengths of corresponding sides of similar figures. Let's break this down. We know that ratio is looking at a comparison between two things. In this thing, we're comparing the lengths of corresponding sides of similar figures. In this case, the similar figures are the book in the picture with the book in real life. And the corresponding sides would be the width and the height of the book in the picture to the width and the height of the book in real life. To find scale factor, I could do one of two things. First, if this picture was printed out, I could use a ruler to measure the width and the height of the book in the picture. Since I don't have that luxury, I am going to use this grid here to figure out how many units it is in the picture. So the width of the book in the picture, when looking at the number of units here, right down here, would be 4 units. This is now going to help me compare the book in real life to the book in the picture. I set up a table where I'll be comparing the picture of the book to the real-life dimensions of the book. And I left this extra column SF so I could write down the scale factor. I know that the width of the book in real life is 5 inches, and the height in real life is 7.75 inches. I know that in the picture, I have 4 units for my width. So now let's work on finding both the scale factor and the height of the book in the picture. Well, first I need to determine 4 times some number gives me 5. In order to do this, I'm actually going to work backwards and realize that if I took 5 and divided it by 4, I'd have 1.25, or 1 1/4. So 4 times that 1.25 gives me 5. So if the scale factor of the widths of the picture to real life is 1.25, then that means I'm also multiplying some number of units by 1.25. Or again, I can work backwards and take 7.75 and divide that by 1.25. Completing that calculation, I found that in the picture then, my height should be 6.2 units. And it's a little hard to tell if I took this over, but I can count about 6 or a little over 6 units on the side here. So I think my scale factor of 1.25 is pretty accurate. So we determined our scale factor is 1.25. But what does that mean in the context of this problem? What it means is that for every 1 unit in the picture, it corresponds to 1.25 inches in real life. Again, because we were comparing units in the picture to inches in real life. So now we need to figure out the dimensions of the chest by counting units and using our scale factor. I've again created a chart to help us understand how to use scale factor. So first, I'm going to compare the picture to the real world using our scale factor of 1.25 for the width and the height. So the width in units for the picture, I counted it up and it's around 22 units, and the height is around 15 units. So now I know I need to multiply 22 times 1.25 to find how many inches the chest is in real life. Same thing, I need to take 15 for the height in units times 1.25 to find how many inches the chest is in real life. Completing these calculations, I have 27.5 inches by 18.75 inches. So the dimensions of the chest are 27.5 inches by 18.75 inches. And that would be the answer.